Hello, my name is Stefan and I will be guiding you throughout the student visa renewal process. First, let's start with the eligibility. In order to be eligible to apply for a student visa renewal, you have to comply with three different things. First, you need to be a non-European Union citizen. Second, your initial visa has to be longer than 180 days. And third, you have to have successfully completed and concluded your initial studies or your initial internship. Now, let's talk about the documentation that is required for your student visa renewal. First, you need to fill out the application form EX00, fill out your personal information data, and select the student visa renewal field. After that, you will need a full photocopy of your passport. Now, you have to check, please do check with your local immigration office, because some immigration offices, they don't require the photocopy of your passport, but some do. So just in case, have it for these times, because you don't want to be sent back to make a new if you need to make a new appointment. After that, you need a background check from the Spanish authorities that you can get at the local Ministry of Justice office. And also another important document is the medical insurance. Now, with the medical insurance, you need to have the contract with the insurance company, and also they would have to provide a little brochure of your coverage to see what exactly your medical insurance covers. After that, you need a bank statement from the preferably Spanish bank. They would rather see your money being in a Spanish bank. So you will need 533 euros per month. So if you apply for a 1-year student visa extension, then you would need around 6,500 euros. But you would also like to have, and it's always better if you have more 7,000 or 7,500 euros, just to be sure that nothing will go wrong. Another important document is a letter of admission from your old institution, your old university, your old school, or your old company that you were doing the internship in. Also, if you're switching to university, switching institution, or switching company for internship, you will also need a new admission letter. If you're doing an internship, in that case, it's highly advisable if you have a full photocopy of your internship contract, where they can see your syllabus and all the things that you're going to do, to see that you were connected to your previous internship that you were doing. Very important document is the document that you need to get that says that you have successfully concluded your previous studies, which means either a letter from your university that you have passed enough exam with satisfactory results, or if you were doing an internship, that you have successfully concluded the internship that you were doing. Final point, you need to pay the fee, Modelo 790, Código 052. And don't forget to make photocopy of every single document, just in case. And also they will need to stamp your application form to see that you have initiated the visa renewal process. How about the process? How the process goes? First, the person that has to submit the application is the student, either the student himself or through a lawyer. If you go through a lawyer, the lawyer has to have a license to practice law, and obviously you have to sign and notarize the letter that gives the lawyer power of attorney. Obviously, the place that you should go to is the local immigration office, or online if you have a digital certificate. And there are two platforms that do this, which are Retsana or Mercurio. When can you initiate the student visa renewal process? It is either 60 days prior to the expiration date or 90 days after the expiration date. If you go 90 days, if you go in the time frame of 90 days after the expiration date, then obviously you'll have to pay penalty fee, which will be determined by the local immigration office. The time frame to decide that the immigration office has to decide is 3 months, which starts from after the day that you submitted your application. If in 3 months they don't decide, then it's the so-called administrative silence, which is negative, which means that if in 3 months you don't hear from them, then you can understand that your application has been rejected. Now that's in theory, although in practice it hasn't been like that, because for example in Madrid or in Barcelona, they have a huge backlog, and obviously they take their liberty to decide after those 3 months have passed. Also, what is very important to know is that your initial visa is automatically extended in case your initial visa expires, is automatically extended until a decision is reached. Now, I know that we don't want to see that, but we have to know that our student visa renewal application can be rejected. What can we do in case we have our visa application rejected? There are two options. First, you have 1 month to appeal in front of the same immigration office that gave you the rejection. Or you have 2 months to appeal in front of a tribunal. Now, one important thing is this, that your student visa renewal process and your initial visa, they have to be connected, which means that if you were doing an internship in the hospitality sector or you were studying hospitality, then your student visa renewal cannot be based on some internship or some other studies in, for example, education. That means that you that are not compatible, and for that you would need a new visa. Now, what is very important, that if you get rejected on that reason, then you have to go straight to the tribunal. You cannot appeal in front of the local immigration office.